Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of makeup. I'm going to be sharing with you some tips that I think you should know. So stay tuned and let's get started. Keeping skincare prep should not be an option, because having a good makeup base is one of the things that helps your makeup last the whole day. For me, I moisturize my skin first, after which I go in with my primer. But because of the type of skin I have a very dry skin at the moment. I do not prime my face all the time. Yes, I just make sure it's more hydrated. I keep it well hydrated and then go in with my foundation and all of that. Knowing your skin type is also good, because that way you know what suits your skin and what works for you better. So I'm in a country that at the moment it's not so hot. I'm in the UK and it's not so hot, so if I do not prime my face, it lasts the whole day and it's not a problem for me, so I can do it without my primer. But for the sake of this video, I'll be applying my primer. Always go in with your moisturizer first. You can use a brush or you can use your hands. Try to fill an empty space. So I use different types of moisturizer for my skin. I most times use one, or sometimes I just combine all of it depending on how moisturized I want my skin to be. I use the Clinique one or the Snail Mucin. I like how this product feels on the skin and it's very hydrating. So for my primer, I like to use this one. It's the Mismatic Aqua Grip Radiant Finish, or I use this new one I got from Fenty Beauty. Also, I got this one. It's a silk priming serum from Gucci Beauty. Before you go in with any product, make sure the first one has dried. So like when you go in with your moisturizer, you wait a bit for it to dry, and then you go in with your primer and then your foundation. So let's try that primer test with this primer. Even though I feel like the bottle is big, but try. Ooh, that was fast. Okay, I feel like the bottle is actually big. Let me see, is there any small thing I can use? I'm gonna try this one. Okay. See, that's what a good primer does. To get the right foundation shade, I like to go for a foundation that is a bit darker than my skin, or the exact skin tone, or a shade lighter than my skin. But if you're on a budget, it's best to get the foundation shade the exact shade of your skin, so that way you're not mixing out on anything. To get the right shade of your foundation, it's best to do a test run. So I'm going to be doing a test run for you guys. I'm using the NARS foundation in shade Caracas. I'm using the NYX foundation in shade Almond. The NYX foundation in shade Warm Caramel. These used to be my best foundations, but I can't find them in stores now, so yeah. So I just take a bit of each foundation and put it on my mixing tray. So we're going in with the Almond shade first. And then we're going in with the Warm Caramel. And then the NARS on this side. That's not all. You need to blend them in to get your exact shade. When it comes to your beauty blender, always make sure your beauty blender is damp when you want to use it. All you need to do is soak it under running water, then squeeze it and then leave it damp like this, so that way it's fluffy this way. So you blend it in. And then blend this one in. And then this one. Can you tell that all three shades suits my skin perfectly? So this is like the exact shade of my skin tone. So these three shades can work for me. Not and it's not dark, it's just the exact tone of my skin. When you apply your foundation, you can go in with your beauty blender or your brush, but when you're using your beauty blender, all you need to do is just dab. Don't swipe, just dab, dab, dab. Avoid applying foundation underneath your eyes, or you can just go in with a light foundation there, but it's actually not necessary most times. For your concealer shade, it's pretty much the same thing. Finding a shade that suits your skin tone or a shade lighter. I like to go for both. I like to have one that matches my skin tone and then a shade lighter for days that I want to brighten my under eyes. I'm using this Born This Way one in shade Cookie, and I also have this Revolution one in C12.5. In C12.5. I have another Revolution one that's lighter, but I can't find it at the moment. So I go in with the first shade, the exact tone of my skin, and I just spread a little inner corner and outer corner. You need to know the type of concealer you have. For some concealers, you need to let it sit a while before you blend. And then I apply a bit here and here and here. I go with that same beauty blender but the inner corner, and then I blend it in. When contouring, I like to go in with a warm shade or a shade darker than my skin tone. Not too dark, but for something that when it's blended it looks warm, it gives that warm feel. I'm going in with this Charlotte Tilbury contour wand in shade Medium Deep, and I just apply it here, my forehead, my cheekbone. You can blend this in with a brush, but I'm going in with the other part of my beauty blender. For my cream blush, I'm going to be applying it on top as well. So I'm going in with a lighter shade for my concealer, just applying it in front. Still using that same beauty blender, I'm going to blend in. So after applying your cream products, always go in with your powder product to lock them in. I'm using this slanted brush for my contour. I'm just going in with my powder, just the same shade with the cream one, and I'm applying it on all the places I contoured. Just like the same way I did with my highlight, and I went in with my baking powder, and now I went in with my powder to lock all of that in. So I'm going to go in with my blush, just the same way. Apply. I'm going to apply my powder all around my face, just like the way I applied my foundation. I'm going in with this brush. I like to use this brush because it's a bit slanted as well. For my powder, I'm going to be using the exact shade of my skin. If you're going with a dark foundation, you can go in with a powder a shade lighter than your skin tone, and it will still blend in well. For my brows, I just go in with a spoolie brush and a gel to hold it in. I like to apply my setting powder on there. And I go in my brow gel or my brow pencil and get my brows done. We've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you like this look and you want more tutorials like this, don't forget to comment in the comment section and rate this look over 10. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification button so you'll be the first person to know when I upload, okay? Bye guys. If you guys want more videos like this, comment in the comment section if you want more videos like this, okay? Bye now.